So, students, today we are going to read one poem, A Tiger in the Zoo. Students, this poem is written by Leslie Lawrence, who is a beautiful poem writer who has very well known because of this poem was a famous poem of her. So, students, let's read. The poem is about a tiger that is very beautiful and is walking in a little cage, having beautiful strips on his skin and has velvet like soft paw. But he is not happy, is quite angry in the cage. The poet says that the tiger may try to hide behind long grass, but here he is not able to do so. Actually, nothing is happening naturally. He is in a strong cage, so he is helpless. He could not show his power to visitor. Poet is describing the tiger as being powerless. Cage life has totally changed his personality. Thus, the intention of the poem to say that the animal famous for their fearlessness and freedom, but they are sad only due to the human being. So let's go to the stanza. He stalks his vivid stripes, the few step of his cage, on pads of velvet quiet, in his quiet range. So students, this poem is showing a pitifulness condition of a tiger zoo in a zoo. He shows the poor condition of tiger in the cage. In zoo, the tiger walks in 1, 2, 3, start. In cage, the tiger walks in a limited space provided to in the cage. He can take a few steps. There are stripes on his body which are easily noticeable. His paws are soft like velvet. He does not make any noise while walking on his pad of velvet. Usually the tiger is silent but in anger. He should be lurking in shadow, sliding through the long grass near the water hole where the pump deer pass. Poet suggests that the cage is not the proper place to the tiger, as it is not its natural habitat. Thus, the tiger in the cage is victim of human cruelty. Generally, tigers are found sitting under some bushes or along the grass near some water bodies, so that the tiger can see its prey like deer coming there to drink water, and he can slide silently through the grass and kill them. The poet wants to convey to all humankind that the tiger should be there in the forest, not in a cage. He should be snarling around houses at the jungle edge, bearing his white fangs and his claws, terrorizing the village. So in third stanza, the poet says, further, the poet gave a suggestion: the tiger should be sitting at the jungle edge near the village. It may terrorize the people passing that way by showing his sharp teeth. But he is locked in a concrete cell, his strength behind bars, stalling the length of cage, ignoring visitor. In this stanza, poet has deep sympathy due to the unpleasant situation of tiger, who is imprisonedly in a cell made of concrete. Tiger is unable to come out due to the strong bars fixed at the concrete cell. So the tiger's strength is long to behind the bars. All such situations are making no interest in visitor to the tiger. He hears the last voice at night, the patrolling cars, and stares with the brilliant eyes at the brilliant stars. The poet is trying to make realize the people about a tiger who is sitting in a cage feeling unpleasant and restless. The tiger is still showing on interest in the sound created by the patrolling car of zoo authorities. The poet is showing him staring at shining star with the brilliant eyes. The poet is raising the moral issue here, and he intends to present a strong case against the cruelty of human for the animal kept in cages. So students, this was the poem which shows the cruelty of a man. They keep the animal in a cage. We also keep some animals, those who can fly, but we cage them. We provide them a cage like parrot. They are for the free flight, but we keep them in a cage. Think how they feel in their self. They are in the cage while looking the other birds, those who are flying in the sky. So this was the poem. I hope all of you have understood the meaning of this poem and the message of this poem. Okay then, keep watching. Till then, bye-bye.